It's all here. Everything regarding the iPhone 17 series is leaked as we step into the official iPhone 17 launch day. From insane camera upgrades that Samsung should really look out for, along with the biggest battery we have ever seen on an iPhone 17 Pro Max, even bigger than Samsung's big Ultra flagship, something that never happened before, and crazy performance gains. So let's dial it back and start off with the design. We have seen the new iPhone 17 design countless times, and now it is further confirmed from a third-party brand. The famous D brand has fully leaked the iPhone 17 lineup. You can see the iPhone 17, the Pro and the Pro Max model in the middle, and the extremely thin iPhone 17 Air. I quite like the iPhone 17 Pro's design. The enhanced camera island is looking pretty cool, along with the two-tone finish. This bottom part is actually for the wireless charging. We also have exciting colors. Of course, orange seems to be the most popular color. The standard 17 is pretty much the same as standard 16 from last year, so no changes there. On the other hand, I'm not quite sure if I like the design of the iPhone 17 Air. It only has single camera on the back, considering the price will be nearly $1,000. At least Samsung gave us the ultra wide angle lens with the S25 Edge, but this one is quite lacking in the camera department, especially for a 2025 to 2026 flagship. Apple is also switching to aluminum for the iPhone 17 Pro series, ditching the titanium, which they introduced just a few years ago. So I'm very interested to see how Apple is going to justify this move back to aluminum. Now on the front, we're going to see pretty much the same look as the iPhone 16 lineup. So slim bezels. While the look remains the same, the panel itself will be new. So it's set to have higher brightness compared to last year's model, as well as improved durability. Apple is also finally ending the 60 Hz refresh rate for their flagship iPhones. Yes, the iPhone 17 will have a 120 Hz Pro Motion display. Also, I'm very happy to see that we're going to see the biggest battery on an iPhone ever, especially for the 17 Pro Max model. It's even bigger than the battery on the S25 Ultra, so just about slightly bigger, coming at 5088 mAh cell. There are two variations, so depending on which model you go for, if you go for the eSIM model or the one with physical SIM, you may end up having slightly less or more battery. Still, it is nearly 5000 mAh, and as we know, on an iPhone, this is an insane battery to have. The iPhone 17 Pro Max could be the absolute battery champ out of all the flagship models out there. Again, we will be testing that out on the channel. Even the standard Pro and the non-Pro model have a decent upgrade to the battery size, so this is a great news indeed. However, I have my concerns regarding the iPhone 17 Air. Only 3000 mAh cell is definitely on the small side considering the display itself, which is a lot bigger, so it's quite a bit of a drastic decrease of battery compared to the Plus model from last year. Again, we'll see how this will perform in real life. Now, perhaps the biggest upgrade is coming regarding the camera performance of the iPhone 17 Pro series. The back design change signifies Apple's big move regarding the camera. So we're now getting 348 megapixel lenses with a brand new reported 8x optical zoom. This is no ordinary 8x optical zoom. This is going to be a continuous optical zoom going from 5 to 8x. Meaning, unlike other flagships like Galaxy S25 Ultra, where they have a fixed 5x zoom, Apple can do optical from 5 to 6 to 7 to 8x without losing any quality. And since it's a 8x optical zoom, it is bound to improve zoom performance across longer zoom ranges, 10x beyond. At least on paper, Apple has better chance of beating the Galaxy S25 Ultra when it comes to the long-range zoom is concerned. Now, the iPhone 17 Pro series will also have a significant upgrade in terms of the video performance. It is reported that Apple is looking to target the vlogging community in order to replace the professional cameras and use iPhones for most of the content creation. And they're doing that with 8K video recording. Yes, it is reported that the 17 Pro series could be the first iPhones ever to shoot videos up to 8K resolution, along with massive improvements to the 4K 60 and 4K 120 FPS video options. We're also going to see a beefy front camera upgrade, and this is for all the models. So now we're going to see 24 megapixel front camera, meaning for the first time ever, we're getting high resolution cameras across everywhere on the iPhone 17 Pro series especially. I will be doing a detailed camera test very soon, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now under the hood, we'll see Apple A19 chip for the iPhone 17 and the 17 Air, with 8 gigs of RAM for the non-Pro and the Air model, and 12 gigs of RAM for the Pro lineup, giving the iPhone 17 Pro series the largest RAM that Apple has ever put inside an iPhone. And to top it all off, we're gonna see the iOS 26 with liquid glass design fully cooked in. I don't think Apple Apple is on par with Google or Android ecosystem when it comes to AI features are concerned. What they do have is an extremely beautiful looking UI. I really like the liquid gloss look. And last but not the least, we have some information on the pricing of the iPhone 17 series. Apparently, the iPhone 17 could start at the same price as last year's iPhone 16, but the Pro model could see up to $100 to $200 price increase. We could see Apple not releasing a 128GB version for the first time and just give 256GB storage as the base offering. Of course, that also means you're paying more for the base price for these phones, meaning there is likely a price increase. Also, the iPhone 17 Air is said to start at $1,000 to $1,100, so it's also not as cheap as last year's Plus model. With all things considered, this is looking like the most expensive iPhone lineup of all time. So there we go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What are you looking forward to regarding the iPhone 17 series? Stay tuned for all the coverage. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.